Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be talking about Tuesday morning once again. So Hilco is once again making some moves for their company, and they have probably made the winning bid for the full liquidation of all of Tuesday morning stores. Now, this was announced on April 24th, so it says home goods retailer Tuesday Morning Corp is moving forward towards a liquidation of additional stores following a bankruptcy auction for the company's remaining assets. If a Hilco Global unit closes on its bid for Tuesday morning, the Dallas-based retailer will be liquidated. Senior Vice President of Finance Dale Young testified in bankruptcy court on Monday. Tuesday morning last week selected Hilco as a successful bidder for more than 200 locations that weren't already designated as going out of business. Lenders to Tuesday morning filed court papers Monday saying that a sale to Hilco would likely result in liquidation of business, which is filed for bankruptcy in February for the second time in the last 3 years. We are working with the company to develop a final detailed plan on which stores will close and do not have a specific number of closings at this time. Ian Fredericks, president of Hilco's Consumer Retail Group, Tuesday morning had proposed giving the winning bidder for its assets some time to designate store leases if a buyer emerges that wants to assume certain locations, leaving some chance for a subset of stores to remain open. Hilco prevailed at a bankruptcy court auction last week over an investment firm Invictus Global Management LLC. Court papers show Hilco's bid requires approval from the United States Bankruptcy Court in Fort Worth, Texas, that could be challenged by other bidders or creditors. Since its bankruptcy filing in February, the home goods retailer, this goes on about meat and potatoes. So yeah, things are not looking good for Tuesday morning. It does seem that Hilco's winning bid is probably going to go through. And I think we could call this is probably going to be the end of Tuesday morning. So, yeah, this is probably the end of Tuesday morning because Tuesday morning obviously is just not available to retail. They're pretty much going down the same path as Bed Bath & Beyond, so I think they're all honestly going to close at this point. So, anyways, so that I don't have to make another video going over it, let's go over all the Tuesday morning stores that are probably very likely to close. So in the state of Alabama, we have the Tuesday morning store in Spanish Fort, Alabama, the Tuesday morning store in Madison, Alabama, the Tuesday morning store in Florence, Alabama, the Tuesday morning store in Mobile, Alabama, the Tuesday morning store in Fairhope, Alabama, and the Tuesday morning store in Foley, Alabama. In the state of Arkansas, we have the Tuesday morning store in Rogers, Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, North Little Rock, Arkansas, Benton, Arkansas, Curie, Arkansas, Hot Springs, Arkansas, and Fort Smith, Arkansas. In the state of Arizona, we have the Tuesday morning stores in Sun City, Arizona, the Tuesday morning store in Oro Valley, Arizona, the Tuesday morning store in Prescott, Arizona, the Tuesday morning store in Lake Havasu City, Arizona, the Tuesday morning store in Phoenix, Arizona, the Tuesday morning store in Flagstaff, Arizona, and the Tuesday morning store in Sedona, Arizona. In the state of Florida, we have the Tuesday morning store in Jacksonville, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Verno Beach, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Armanad, Florida, Tuesday morning St. Augustine, Florida, Tuesday morning store in Tallahassee, Florida, Tuesday morning in Fernanda Beach, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Cooper City, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Gulf Breeze, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Jacksonville, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Sarasota, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Pensacola, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Panama City Beach, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Brandon, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, the Tuesday morning store in Palm Coast, Florida, and the Tuesday morning store in Lakeland, Florida. In the state of Georgia, we have the Tuesday morning store in Alpharetta, Georgia, the Tuesday morning store in Woodstock, Georgia, the Tuesday morning store in Brunswick, Georgia, the Tuesday morning store in Peachtree City, Georgia, the Tuesday morning store in Macomb, Georgia, and the Tuesday morning store in Augusta, Georgia. In the state of Idaho, we have the Tuesday morning store in Boise, Idaho, at West Park Town Plaza, and the other Tuesday morning store in Boise, Idaho, it's at the Eastgate Shopping Center. In the state of Illinois, we have the Tuesday morning store in Orland Park, Illinois, and the Tuesday morning store at Fox River Grove, Illinois. In the state of Indiana, we have the Tuesday morning store in Carmel, Indiana, and the Tuesday morning store in Indianapolis, Indiana. In the state of Kansas, we have the Tuesday morning store in Lenexa, Kansas, Mission, Kansas, Overland Park, Kansas at Stanley Square, and the other Tuesday morning store in Overland Park, Kansas at the Null Hill Shopping Center. In the state of Kentucky, we have the Tuesday morning store in Frankfort, Kentucky, Tuesday morning in Bowling Green, Kentucky, Tuesday morning store in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky, and Tuesday morning store in Louisville, Kentucky. In the state of Louisiana, we have the Tuesday morning store in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Alexandria, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Monroe, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Slidell, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Metairie, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Manville, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Lake Charles, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Lafayette, Louisiana, the Tuesday morning store in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, at Arcadian Perks Plaza, the other one being at Town and Country Shopping Center, the Tuesday morning store in Uptown Shopping Center, in the Tuesday morning store in Shreveport, Louisiana, and the Tuesday morning store in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. In the state of Maryland, we have the Tuesday morning store in Easton, Maryland, and the Tuesday morning store in Stevensville, Maryland. In the state of Michigan, we have the Tuesday morning store in Farmington, Michigan. In the state of Missouri, we have the Tuesday morning store in Columbia, Missouri, the Tuesday morning store in Ellsville, Missouri, the Tuesday morning store in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, the Tuesday morning store in Springfield, Missouri, the Tuesday morning store in Joplin, Missouri, the Tuesday morning store in Branson, Missouri, the Tuesday morning store in St. Louis, Missouri, and the Tuesday morning store in Lee Summit, Missouri. In the state of Mississippi, we have the Tuesday morning store in Jackson, Mississippi, Brennan, Mississippi, Long Beach, Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, Ocean Springs, Mississippi, Starksville, Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Flowwood, Mississippi, Biloxi, Mississippi, and Laurel, Mississippi. In the state of North Carolina, we have the Tuesday morning store in Huntersville, North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, Aberdeen, North Carolina, Hendersonville, North Carolina, Burlington, North Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina. In the state of North Dakota, we have the Tuesday morning store in Fargo, North Dakota. In the state of New Mexico, we have the Tuesday morning store in Taos, New Mexico, and the Tuesday morning store at Las Cruces, New Mexico. In the state of Ohio, we have the Tuesday morning store in Stow, Ohio, Keating, Ohio, Highland Heights, Ohio, and Cincinnati, Ohio. In the state of Oklahoma, we have the Tuesday morning store in Yukon, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma at Greenway Plaza, and the other one in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, it's at the Charter at May. Tuesday morning store in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma at Summit Square, the other one being at Ranch Arches Shopping Center, Midwest City, Oklahoma, and Edmont, Oklahoma. In the state of Pennsylvania, we have the Tuesday morning store in Leetsdale, Pennsylvania, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, York, Pennsylvania, and Newcastle, Pennsylvania. In the state of South Carolina, we have the Tuesday morning store in Myrtle Inlet, South Carolina, Buffaloon, South Carolina, Paul Louise Island, South Carolina, Sinceda, South Carolina, James Island, South Carolina, Spartanburg, South Carolina, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Greensville, South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Somerville, another one in Somerville, just one in Somerville, South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Lexington, South Carolina. In the state of Tennessee, we have the Tuesday morning store in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee, Chuckatonia, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Cloryville, Tennessee, and Cleveland, Tennessee. In the state of Texas, we have Ulysses, Texas, Weatherford, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Allen, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Conroe, Texas, Keller, Texas, Brownsville, Texas, Friendswood, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Lakeway, Texas, Louisville, Texas, Cedar Park, Texas, Temple, Texas, Galveston, Texas, Universal City, Texas, Longview, Texas, Abilene, Texas, Paris, Texas, another one in San Antonio, Texas, Almonds Park Village, South Paradise Island, Texas, Midland, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, Houston, Texas at Champions Village, New Beverly Fields, Texas, Irving, Texas, Cathy, Texas, Georgetown, Texas, Frisco, Texas, Houston, Texas at the Chops at King's Crate. There's a lot of Tuesday mornings, by the way, so brace yourselves. The other one in Houston, Texas, Round Rock, Texas, Rockwall, Texas, McKinney, Texas, San Antonio, Texas at Fiesta Trails, Farmers Branch, Texas, Plano, Texas, Wachine, Texas, Shenandoah, Texas, Webster, Texas, Texarkana, Texas, Caddy, Texas, Marble Falls, Texas, Sherman, Texas, Arlington, Texas, San Antonio, Texas at Thousand Oaks Center, Tyler, Texas, Amarillo, Texas, San Angelo, Texas, Garland, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, Spring, Texas, Waco, Texas, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Kerrville, Texas, and Houston, Texas, Merchants Park, Dayton, Texas, and Austin, Texas. In the state of Virginia, we have the Tuesday morning stores in Salem, Virginia, Chesapeake, Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia, and Charlottesville, Virginia. And those are all the Tuesday morning stores that are very likely to liquidate with Hilco's bid going through. Again, I do wish nothing but the best for the people that will probably very likely be losing their job at all the remaining 200 Tuesday morning locations. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Link to the article will be located in the video description below of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if there are any names I mispronounced, please let me know in the comment section below. So, anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be it.